Good morning everyone, happy Saturday. It is a new daily vlog and today we're going to continue working on our guest bedroom because we're going to go mattress shopping and try to find some twin mattresses that we like for that room. So Mike is on the phone with his parents right now, kind of catching up, and once he's off the phone we're going to go bed shopping. And I have a couple other things to show you. We are almost done with this phase of home improvements. It was just like this burst of energy in January, getting a bunch of things done and kind of doing some new decor because I took down Christmas and Halloween. It was like, okay, there's some areas in this house that need a little work, a little more decor, because now that Halloween and Christmas is over, I can tell what's missing. And so I'll show you guys that out there. But today, no plans other than the mattress shopping. Yesterday was Jordan's birthday, but he's busy today, so we couldn't celebrate with him because, as Brittany said, he's just Mr. Popular. So we're gonna hang out with them someday soon, hopefully next weekend. I don't know, but this is what happens, is you think it's a slow time of year, but then everyone finds ways to be busy, and so hopefully next weekend we can hang out with them. I have fun things happening this week, but I'll put that on the camera for now and I'll check back in with you guys once he's off the phone. Also have to give you guys an update on this guy because he had his oncologist visit, and so we have some updates that I need to fill you guys in on, right? Yeah, Mr. Whiteface, oh my goodness. So the photos arrived for me to add onto here, so I'm gonna do that later today. But also I ordered some canvas prints of two of our favorite vertical wedding photos for right here. So of course it's like a rainy, dreary day today, and there's no light in this little alcove, but I think they're showing up okay. So these are two of our absolute favorites. Mike's pretending to puke over there. Sappy pictures. So I love this one of us just walking. I love the light going through my dress, and I just think it looks really cute for both of us. So I love that one. And then I love this one in the trees. I love some of the other ones that are down by the water, but my favorite ones down by the water are all horizontal, so they didn't work for this spot. I got a couple of them for right here, smaller versions. So we had a sign here that one of our friends had given us, and then one here that was formerly from my office. It was just extra stuff that we had, so that's what we've been hanging there for a while. But now I ordered prints, and I think they look really nice. I just ordered those on Shutterfly, super easy. I'll do this when we get back from mattress shopping, but Mike is off the phone now. The boys had their lunch, so we're gonna go do some shopping, grab ourselves some lunch, and then come back and I'll work on this. Now, the update on Foster is kind of like a we'll wait and see. The short version is that she took some samples from the 2 lymph nodes that are closest to the cancer spot, just to make sure it hasn't spread to the lymph nodes. And once we get those results back, we'll decide what the next steps will be. So I will save the long story on what steps those will be once we get the results, because it's 2 very different things depending on if it's spread to the lymph nodes versus if it hasn't. So that's where we're at. He got another little, for lack of better term, little biopsy on his lymph nodes. They've sent it off for testing, so I think it'll be another week before we find out, you know, making sure it hasn't spread any further than where it was. And now we wait, and we'll decide what to do next. But he's happy, he's cone free. We did take down, or Mike took down, the crate this morning. He really loved having the crate out, but I will say that ever since he got his cone off, he's been back to this bed and back to being in the corner. We have all the blankets up right now because Rosie was vacuuming, but he's been loving that corner and right here, and I think he only used the crate once yesterday, so it's like, all right, it's time to pack it up, little bean. No more crate. I need to wash that Christmas blanket, put that away, organize the living room today. But first priority, mattress shopping. There's like nobody else here, so it's gonna be like vultures. Here we go. All right, we're in Cuban Cafe. Guava bear claw. Guava triangle. Yum. Oh, they don't have the sweet corn arepas.
Muffins up top?
Yes. Sausage in a blanket looks good too. Ooh, the guava tarts. Passion fruit mousse. Oh no, I'm in trouble. All right, round one. Got basically a sausage in a blanket, cheese bread, a guava triangle. Looks like guava and cheese. And then Mike got an apple turnover. Oh my. And of course, a Cuban sandwich. Well, that was super yummy. Sarah picked up Cuban sandwiches there before Christmas of 2020 when we still weren't eating inside restaurants. She picked up Cuban sandwiches and we had them eventually. We went to the park and had a picnic, so we had them there. So it was my first time eating them in store when they're still hot and crispy, and it was delicious. Mike's coffee is really good. The little Brazilian cheese bread we had was really good. And we have the other pastries to take home. But oh, the sausage in a blanket thing was, oh my gosh, the chorizo in there, so good. So everything else we're taking home with us, so we'll try those later. But we tried Mattresses. We stopped to get lunch to kind of have a moment to chat about strategy on Mattresses and what we want to do, because you're kind of in the awkward position of having a salesman there otherwise. And now we're going back to actually purchase said mattresses, so mission accomplished. Mattresses purchased, and now we're sitting here at the warehouse waiting for them to call our names so we can load them into the car, take them home, set up mattresses. And I already ordered bedding, but we still have to order sheets and that kind of stuff. So the final reveal will have to be later. It's the parade of toys. The parade of toys. Oh, look at them. Oh, look at that. Oh, jeez. The dogs are trying to kill you today. Oh, goodness. The parade of toys. Hi, baby. The wiggle bites. The wiggle bites. The wiggles. Hello. We're home. Hi, baby. Hello. So we are home. It's time to bring in the mattresses. Tried to get Starbucks on the way home, and the drive-through was crazy. I tried to walk in, the line inside was crazy, so I just went for Dunkin' instead. So I just got an iced coffee with caramel and cold foam. So sometimes you just gotta do Dunkin' after all. But let me go help Mike bring in the mattresses. And there you have it. We have nice memory foam, plush memory foam they call it. Plush memory foam mattresses. Quite nice. They were 50% off, so I wouldn't call them a steal, but it's nice to get a sale. I have Kohl's Cash and a coupon, so that extra 15% off starts next weekend. So I'm gonna wait till next weekend so I can use my Kohl's Cash and that 15% off to buy sheets for both of them. So next weekend, I will go to Kohl's, pick up the sheets. Comforter isn't supposed to arrive until next weekend anyway, and then we can actually make the beds, and I'm very excited. I think it looks cute. I really love the comforters I got for them. So the only thing left for the room is a curtain to go with it, but that's gonna take a little more hunting, because once you see the comforters I chose, you'll see why I'll need to do a little more hunting for a curtain. So here's the collection of photos I got. I think these two are gonna be extras, but I'm gonna put together my little display over here. So here's before, is with the photos on it. I was actually able to add the ones from honeymoon. Plus we have group photos, our favorite pictures with our friends. I ended up not using the one of the dogs because it's a 5x7 and it just took up too much space. So this one's a 5x7, but that's kind of like the centerpiece. I'll have to use the picture of the dog somewhere else. Well, it's a rainy evening, so I am playing some Destiny on my own. Working on a quest so I can do some more activities with Brittany next time she's on. So yeah, gotta run a lost sector. He's running. I said, no. Mission accomplished. So now both of these are ready to go for when Brittany joins me. Good to go. Tough life for you, Bear. Tough life. How about you, Bean? Tough life for you too? So I changed clothes because my shirt smelled like the bakery. If you've ever been to a bakery while they're actually making things, my shirts absorbed all the smell of bread. And so I didn't feel like smelling like bread anymore. So hence, we're in the NSYNC shirt now. But I did finish The Traitors. Fantastic, highly recommend it. Can't wait for more seasons of it. I really, really enjoyed it. I also started watching that 90s show yesterday. And oh, I am struggling. Not struggling because it's bad, but struggling because that 70s show started in 1998 and that 90s show is starting in 1995. And I guess because obviously I was born in the 80s, so I didn't experience the 70s. So watching that 70s show in the 90s, I was just kind of taking everything culturally as truth because they were presenting it and just believing everything that they shared as part of the 70s experience. But watching that 90s show and having lived through that time period, and I believe Eric and Donna's daughter, who's the main character of this series, is born in 1980, so she's Mike's age. So she's like 15 during this series. It just hits different when you experienced it yourself. So for instance, the first episode, one of the teenage girls is just belting out Alanis Morissette, and they go rent movies at essentially a Blockbuster, and it's actual VHS tapes, not DVDs. Not to mention the fact that there is even a movie rental place to go to. I'm enjoying it. I'm only a few episodes in, but I am enjoying it. But also just feeling old and doing the math of that 1995. Oh, it doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but it is. And I think seeing it in this format makes it more real that it's that long ago. But I was also telling Mike that I think the second or third episode, their daughter, who's named Leia, is wearing a shirt that I owned a shirt almost exactly like it. Now, a lot of the fashion is very familiar to me. It's definitely clothes similar to things I had, but the one shirt she's wearing, I'm like, oh my God, I had pretty much that exact shirt. So, oh, I would have been 10 during the timing of the show because the show takes place in the summer of 1995, so I would have still been 10 going on 11 that year, but I was definitely a little tween listening to Alanis Morissette, so it's wild, wild. I just remembered we have 4 science to do tonight. So I found these at Target a few weeks ago, but we've been holding off for a good chance to try them out. I found them after Christmas, but it's a holdover a holdover Christmas item. Let me show it to you. So if you remember, last year, Mountain Dew had gingerbread soda. This year, they went for another Christmas favorite, fruit cake, but it's called Fruit Quake, a blend of artificial fruit cake flavor. So it's time to for science this and see how much I regret purchasing these for science from Target. Are you scared? Yeah. Oh. I was expecting to be clear like the gingerbread.
It's not.
It's not. Festive.
This is very red.
Oh, they can't see it. Festive.
Oh, the smell is getting me.
Already? I didn't want to go too close because I didn't want it to phase. Oh, now I'm getting it. Now I'm getting it, yep.
It smells like cherry soda, honestly. Kind of like
a
cherry soda.
Or like the cranberry ginger ale.
Ginger ale. Yeah.
Okay, and a little bit of spice in there. I'm not as scared smelling it. Like it's wine. Swirl it. All right, cheers. Okay.
I actually like that.
I actually like it too.
A little weird at the end. A little.
I'm okay with it. It very much reminds me of the cranberry ginger ale, but with spice at the end. That's actually quite pleasant.
Soda with a
Fruity
little bit of
soda
spice,
with a
yeah.
little bit of spice at the end. I will actually drink this and enjoy it. I won't be brokenhearted when it's gone, which is a
Right.
good thing because you can't get it anymore. But I'll enjoy it while we have it. Like, I'm not immediately pouring it into your glass like some of the other for science things we have. So what do you give it?
3.
3 out of 5? I'd give it a 4 out of 5. See, I'm nice after all. That was everyone's favorite line from Vlogmas was your "Who hurt you?"
Yeah.
That was like a highlight of Vlogmas for everyone.
You were having a rough day. Like 0 out of 5,
No.
0 out of 5, 0 out of 5.
No,
Which is like,
Pop-Tarts were having a rough day. I was merely sharing the truth.
they weren't good. But you were acting like they were like.
They should have been ashamed. But yeah, this is actually really good. 4 out of 5. I think they come out with a different, because they do a different Halloween and I think they do a different Christmas flavor every year. So I don't think it'll be back next year, but I would buy it again if so. If you like the cranberry ginger ale at Christmas time, you'd probably like this one too. Shockingly good. So there you go. Better than actual fruitcake, I would venture to say.
I mean, I like fruitcake, so I'm weird.
I'd rather have this. So, all right, that was it for Science Tonight. Just a quick one. We have some other items saved in there, but I think we'll save those for another day because they're like peanut butter, and I don't think peanut butter and fruit quake would go together. I decided to switch and put mine over crushed ice because I think it's going to taste like a snow cone. And me saying that made Mike realize that it tastes kind of like tiger's blood, if you've ever had tiger's blood snow cones, and I completely agree. It's very tiger's blood, but with some festive spice at the end. Are you here begging me for food? Are you begging me? In your very polite, but kind of demanding way, where you just stare at me? I just ate my guava pastry and Colby sat there staring at me, but it's gone now. He doesn't believe me. It's gone. There's nothing there. It's gone. It's empty. All done. Oh, Mom, you're the worst. You didn't even give me any of it. You believe me now? Yeah, I guess. I'll just lay here in sadness. Well, it's late, and as you can tell, all of these baby boys are ready for bed. I'll see you guys again very soon with a special non-around the house vlog. See you then. Bye.